Hi guys. Okay, very long time no see, but that's okay. We're just gonna forget about that and just, move on. So I thought I'd come along today and just give 10 tips for your self-tapes. And as you probably don't know, I've just finished doing a self-tape. So let's get into it. So tip number 1 is invest in your lighting. Now, self-tapes are really something that is picking up, and especially now with everything going on in the world, even more so. So it's really, really important to make sure that you have good lighting. Now, you can get ring lights. They usually go for around £15, sometimes more expensive. The ones that you just pop your phone in the middle, so it holds them as well. It's like a tripod, and you can just film nice and easily, hands-free, and you don't have to worry about having to film during the day to get nice lighting. And you also don't have to worry about just the natural lights above you that we use in like our rooms and things. It's fine. It's just the problem is that sometimes we can get these harsh shadows that actually age us. So what I use is two-point lighting, and it's big box studio lights. I will show you. Alright. Ta-da! So I have got 2 of those that I used, which I should probably adjust that one, but it's fine. Tip numero dos. Get yourself a tripod. Unless you're using, like I just specified before, a ring light that has a tripod in the middle, invest in a tripod. I used to not have one, and I would balance my phone on like shoe boxes, the counters, like whatever. Or sometimes at the very, very beginning of my acting career, I would just have my friends I was taping with hold them, and then it would just be shaky and doesn't look very professional. Now, you can buy a tripod by all means second hand for like a £5, sometimes even less, ones that hold your phone. I'm not sure how much this one cost because my brother bought it, but invest in a tripod. It is just going to make life a whole lot easier. So tip number 3, remember to do your slate. You need that little clip that's usually about 1 minute at the very beginning, just stating your first and last name, who you're represented by if you're represented. Don't say your age unless asked for. Trust me, don't do it. You don't want to get fit in a box. Just avoid your age unless you're asked for it. If you're asked where you're based, state where you're based. And remember to state the character that you're playing. If the character has a first and a last name that you're aware of, use both. If it's just the first name, just the first name. And what production it is that you are applying for. Actually, just a wee extension of that. Make sure that you perform, my words mumbo jumbo. Make sure that you do the slate and your performance separately. Don't just go, hi, I'm so-and-so represented by so-and-so, and get into it. It's going to look more professional and more seamless if you do your slate, then you film. Or if you really want to do them just in the one, that's fine, but I would recommend editing them together just to sort of snip that out. So it's got your slate, your performance. Number 4. This is exempt because this was literally a one-off, but try and avoid the makeup. Now, unless it specifically states your character looks a certain way, for example, they're wearing red lipstick and you want to wear red lipstick, that's fine. But apart from that, I would probably recommend going one with no makeup at all, or just a little bit of mascara, or like, maybe like comb your brows or something, but I really think that's it. Try and just look as naturalistic as possible. You just want to see what you look like without all of that. So definitely give makeup a miss. You don't need to look really glamorous. They don't want to see that. Just be you. Like, barefaced. Like, it's fine. It's just something that I've heard they prefer. Just not having a full makeup look. And if you are, let's say you're just a little bit more self-conscious or don't want that, that's fine. Just make sure that your makeup does stick to a really, really natural look. I'm just talking from experience and things that I've seen, and sometimes a lot of people want to look really, really beautiful, so they will do the most gorgeous makeup looks, but it just doesn't work for the character that they're applying for. Tip number 5 for a self-tape is that when you are doing your slate, try and come off as friendly and approachable as possible, because you're not getting that experience of being in your room and getting to showcase your personality. So you want to make sure that you're using that slate wisely to be smiley and seem friendly and approachable and like people would want to work with you. Just trust me on this. You can be nervous, that's, you know, natural, but just, you know, act. Try and not seem that way. There's nothing probably more daunting than being in a self-tape like, hi, you know, I'm Zella Hamilton, I'm represented by so-and-so, and even that seems friendly because I'm not very good at coming off as a bit standoffish. But just, yeah, really, really try and get your personality across. Tip number 6 is when you are doing that self-tape, wear something that you think your character would wear. It could be, maybe there's some reference in it to them wearing hoop earrings or a gold chain or having a bohemian sense of style. Just pick up on that. Now, a lot of casting directors don't care, but a lot like that extra effort put in. And I think that if you are wanting to go with your best foot forward, just make that decision. You don't have to wear something super huge and big and flamboyant unless the character really is super big and flamboyant, in which case extra points to you. But just wear something you think they would wear is going to give you a few extra points in the casting director's books. Tip number 7. If you can't get anyone to film with you, you know, no one stand in and read your lines, what I would actually recommend doing is you can actually record, for example, if I'm filming right now, I'm filming on my phone, but I could record on my phone, send it to myself on like Messenger, go into my laptop, open it up, leave a few seconds so that I can click it and then run over here and actually just speak the lines to myself. If you understand what I'm saying. So basically I'll record the other person's lines on my phone, just leaving gaps in between, for the length of time that it would take me to say those lines. Sometimes it takes a few takes to get that recording right, but then that way you can have your laptop there just like quite high so that you can feed off yourself. And then if you need an eye line or something to do, I recommend getting something like blue tack, a piece of coloured paper, something, and just sticking it to a specific spot. Sometimes I'll put like a little bit of blue tack at the edge of my studio light and I'll use that as an eye line, because you want to make sure that your eyes aren't jumping all over the place and being distracting. Tip number 8. If, let's say you've done a take, you love it, you think it's great, but you think maybe it's too big of a lean in this direction, maybe it's too emotional, maybe the next time I want to play it a certain way, unless it's like, even an emotional scene, you can find layers of depth to them. You don't have to break down in tears. You can get angry, you can get sad, you can get, you know, lots of different emotions. But, so let's say, yeah, for example, it's really emotional and you think, oh, but what if I tried now playing it, you know, a completely different way? What if I got angry instead of getting sad? Do it. Play it both ways. If you've got an agent, send it to your agent and say, what do you think? Or would you mind sending both takes off for me? Because I think that there's a great range between them and I like both versions. And then that way when a casting director does it or receives it, they can see both, you know, your emotional side you're breaking down, and then they can see your other more resilient side. And I think that if you have the opportunity to do it more than one way, 100% do it more than one way. Because usually when you're in the room, they will ask you to do it 2, 3, sometimes even 4 times. They will ask you to do it different ways to challenge you, to show your range, see how well you take direction. The thing is with the self-tape, you don't have that opportunity. So if you can, and unless you think, no, this is it, this is the only way I would want to do it, this is the only way I want to get showcased, then I would definitely recommend doing it 2 ways. Or 3, but let's not do it 3, let's stick to 2. Because they probably won't want to watch 3 different versions. But yeah, that's what I'd recommend. Tip number 9. Preparation, preparation, preparation. Here's the thing. When we get a self-tape, right, we're like, oh thank God, we've got this amount of time to do it, I'm at home, blah blah blah. Now, with lockdown and everything else going on in the world, and in general my internet is terrible, you can run into these problems where you will do it, you'll do the tape, there you go, there's a day to go, stunning, I'll send it now. You could run into internet issues, connection issues. WeTransfer has been playing up for myself and a lot of people recently. Dropbox can play up. All of these things, you have got to take them into account when you're doing a self-tape. You've got to make sure that you leave enough time for you to sit there and edit it all together, and to have it sent to your agent in time, so that you're not compromising your agent by sending it too last minute, or sending it to the casting director too last minute if you don't have an agent. Leave it time. By all means, get it in early. Be one of the first ones to submit it, because it means it's done and it's out of the clear and you don't have to worry about that anymore, and you're also being seen first. Tip number 10. This one really applies to the risky actor, and I know you're watching it, and listen, this is just between me and you, just ignore everyone else. Do not, and I repeat, do not be the actor who's doing a self-tape and has his lines that he just reads from behind. Don't be that actor, okay? We know it. You know that you're doing it, because we can see you here scrambling, then suddenly just watch your eyes start to around. Now I know a lot of you are watching this going, what? What? People do that? Yes. So if this isn't you, ignore. It's 9 tips, sorry. But for this actor, don't do it. Just learn it. You're going to be more confident in it. Learn it well. Learn it so well that you can be those actors that go, learn it to forget it. Like, learn it, I don't know anything, come up with those lines on the spot, like, really sell it, okay? Do not be the actor that is there reading off it because you can. Because you're not getting that full range that you would be able to get. You're not getting to add in those little improvised moments or pauses or breaks or spaces or moments of speed and colour and tone and so many more things I can get into. Just don't do it, okay? Learn your lines, okay? You will thank me later. Do not be the actor. I'll say it again. Do not be the actor to read the lines on like a little paper prompt sometimes people get their pals to do, or stick up to the wall. Just don't do it. Learn them, okay? Go away, turn your phone off, learn your lines, come back, smash your audition. Alright, so those were 10 tips from me, a real actor. I'm just kidding, but yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Sorry for those clicky sounds, that's my hips. Yeah, thank you so much for coming and watching this video. If you liked it, a wee thumbs up or a wee comment. Cheer a gal up. And yeah, I will see you next time, I suppose. I have a few things I want to get filmed, but if there's anything you'd like me to film, drop it down below in the comments. Alright, bye!